a game. It should get quieter. There shouldn't be this much music in the game. Please enter my name. Hey. It's way better than the regular game. It's got like 12 days. Oh no. Copy that. It feels like I'm in a dream. I see a dark void. Nothingness. Everything is cold and dead around me. I feel a voice speak directly into my mind. I'm doing what I can to help you. It's up to you now. It's time to be a fucking hero. Both of us. Save them all. I wake up in a cold sweat. I feel my skin crawling. Hey, it's my room. I try to shake off the dream, but it was too real. Crap! I'm going to be late for school. I'm pulling a Sayori. Nah. I hurry up and get ready for school. Eat a quick breakfast and rush to Sayori's house. Aha! I finally beat you out here! What took you so long? You're normally out before me. I guess you win my little title for now for champion. What the fruit? I guess you win my title now for champion of being late. What a structure. Are you ready to go? Yeah, Sayori, sorry about that. Hey, E, you're apologizing to me? Wow, there must be something wrong with you. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. What got you out of bed so early today? Well, today is opening ceremony for seniors this year. And I'm finally getting you to join my club today. I don't remember saying that I would join. Yes, you did. Don't you remember, silly? No, I don't remember at all, honestly. Well, I clearly remember hearing you say yes, especially when you heard we were bringing cupcakes. Cupcakes? Did you just say cupcakes? Cupcakes, my only weakness. That and cute girls. I clear my throat and adjust my uniform as it became disheveled from the cupcakening. Well, if you put it that way, I'll come visit the club at last. At least, let me partake in one of your cupcakes, then I will see. Yay! While asking, I think dangerously of cupcakes. I start needlessly drooling while staring at Sayori. Is everything alright? You're looking at me kinda weird. But there is still the anime club. I can hang out with all the other dudes. I can watch anime, read manga, and play games. No, don't do that! I should do the right thing and check it out. I bet she might want me to join her instead. After all, she's been bugging me since forever. I don't want to leave her hanging. I sound like Shaggy now? I'm a pedo with a sweet tooth. You know it. Don't pick this, dummy. I'm not. Wait, really? I mean, it's called Literature Club. Frick, I'm going to the Literature Club. You know, I can't resist your sweet temptations of cupcakery. Fuck yeah! I mean, yay! The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Took damn long enough. Why did they decide to make opening day Sunday this year? Sunday isn't even an official school day. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. I'm bored as hell. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs, specifically her club. I start to daydream of little cupcakes jumping into my mouth. I begin to drool again. Hello, AE. Huh? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spaced out. I look around and I realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, You're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Sorry, I can't stop thinking about devouring those sweet, sweet cupcakes. You didn't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you'd come to my club. Sayori, yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. You meanie? Wait, I said I was gonna go. I'm confused. I'm losing the narrative already. All I can think about is cupcakes, yet at the same time, I told her I didn't want to go to her club. Maybe I'm just playing hard to get, so she doesn't know I secretly want those cupcakes. Look at me, writing my own lines on the fly. I really should have more inner monologue. But anyway, let's continue. I remember now. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. You're not going to sit through spoilers? You'll just lurk? Copy that, DT Kill. In fact, I'm 100% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. My character's the guy from SpongeBob, but Cupcake? Cupcake. Since she was the first one to show interest after that one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. I'm just kidding. After all, I promised you to come. Promised I come and want to partake in the cupcakes. I don't know. Yes, let's go. I could almost taste those sweet, sweet cupcakes. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for cupcakes. But it's worth it. Wait. I've said this before, right? I delightedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used by third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom doors, nearly ripping the doors from their hinges. Damn, this girl is crazy strong. I've got to remember not to get in her bad side. Fresh meat is here, bitches. We got a new member to join our literature club. Sayori, I told you not to call me that. Oh, sorry. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. I heard you're quite the charmer. Okay, Sayori is telling everyone about me. I gotta be careful. Sayori, a boy? Really? This is supposed to be a girl power forever. Now you brought some worthless man meat into the fray. Way to kill the atmosphere. Worthless man meat? You got a problem with me? Sarcastic undertone. She's got spunk. I think this girl will be interesting in the very least. Don't call me short or I'll teach you how to bow to the master. Natsuki makes hand gestures look like who the fruit is Sonny Chiba's palm strike to the balls. I have no idea who Sonny Chiba is. I don't know anime or manga or anything like that. Ah, AE, what a nice surprise. Welcome back to the club. AE, nice to see you here again. Hi? I can't seem to shake these shivers down my spine. I felt that I've had this repeat before hundreds, if not thousands of times. What does she mean again? I try to shake it off. Those shivers subside. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I must be as dumb as a bag of bricks to not notice this before. What are you looking at? If you want something, say something. Oh, excuse me. I'm staring at a bunch of cute girls. I don't know what else to say. Natsuki? Huh. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. So, why are you here? It's not just for cupcakes, right? Oh crap, she knows. No, I came here to check this place out because Sayori keeps wanting me to check this place out and join. I finally gave in. You sure about that? My cupcakes are to die for. Hey, did you know she's the same year as us? Haven't you noticed that already? Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Oh. I whisper back to Sayori. But she's so tiny. How is that possible? Sayori shrugs, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki. She's always full of energy, most likely from the sugar highs from eating all the cupcakes. And this is Yuri. She's the smartest member of the club. Don't say things like that. You're embarrassing me. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. I guess it's nice to meet you, AE. After all, Sayori said how fresh you are. Was that a joke? Nice. What's that supposed to mean, AE? You should know after calling me man meat after all. Am I just a piece of meat to these girls? I'm confused. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, AE. Monica smiles sweetly with her butt out. Oh crap. I really had no idea Monica was here. Wait, how do I know Monica again? I know basically she's completely out of my league, but why do I think that? I try to remember Monica, but I can't. My mind is jumbled. I feel so conflicted right now. Is it just self-doubt? I think harder. That feeling I had is gone now. I feel like nothing will stop me this time. You too, Monica. Let's have a great year together. Better yet, let's hang out more this time, okay? What did you just say to me? Hang out more? Monica pauses in thought. Come, sit down, AE. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. I feel different today for some reason. Like I have a newfound confidence. I sit next to Monica. Monica looks in shock at me. AE, why are you sitting next to me? Wouldn't you rather sit next to Sayori? No, is there a problem with me sitting here? Well, this is new to me. I really don't know what to say. I wink back at Monica. Cha-ching. She gets even more flustered. Cute. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts his foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little neon cats. The whiskers and face are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the Pop-Tart. They even have a rainbow icing. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaky glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I viciously devour the Neon Cat cupcake with no mercy while humming the Neon Cat song. The icing is sweet and full of flavor, like I can taste the love put into the cooking. I wonder if she made it herself. You baked this, Natsuki? It's amazing. Woo, with those cooking skills, you'll make a wonderful wife. What did you say? Why would you say that? It's not like I made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you did. Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you dummy. All right. Natsuki's weird logic fails to work on me. Oh no, now that I think of it, how I tried to compliment Natsuki about the cupcakes may have sounded more like a sexist insult instead. Uh-oh. Dummy. Ugh, what's wrong with me today? Why am I acting so strange? Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Sure, a nice warm drink can help relax the mind and body. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. Well, it's working. That's not... Pissed, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be my pastime. Might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea as well. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica stares at me, raises an eyebrow, then smiles back. I smile back. So, what made you consider the literature club? Interesting you asked that question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. I was dragged here by Sayori, but the cupcakes were the clincher. I'm a sucker for cupcakes. That's great. You're really going to love Natsuki's cupcakes. They're my favorite. What do you mean? This is my first bringing them. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be the board member of any of the major clubs. Well, you know, butt out. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling my dream. Monica really is the great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You know how to... You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. My man meat. Oh, frick, sorry, scratch that from the record. Was that sexist? Monica must... Crap. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with all their level of enthusiasm about literature. It's just strange there aren't any more members. So, AE, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good answer. Manga. Oh no. I mutter quietly to myself. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. I'm always open to try new things. What the hell am I saying? I spoke without thinking after Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite things are usually novels that build deep, complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not in people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? A leap? A loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. The ones I like are the ones that give you a false sense of security. Then bam! They got you! I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. So, you like stories about other realities as well. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Hey, don't say it out loud! Hey, give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? I would love to see them. No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Really? Try me. I understand how Natsuki feels. How so? Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I agree. If you don't show your writing to others, how will you know if others will like it or hate it? Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable to share enough to share hers. You'll never know unless you try. I love to write, but I was scared to show off my work to others, especially my stories. Huh? So, I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. Me too. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, butt out. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, AE? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club, but the cupcakes were so delicious. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I'm so overwhelmed at all the pretty girls around me, I kind of forgot about joining. I lose my train of thought. They're all staring at me. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, AE, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? This is, if writing poems is the price, that is, if the writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. My mind flashes back to the dream I had last night. My head throbs in pain. You know what? This is a brand new day, wink wink, for me. I raise a cupcake in the air. Okay, I've decided. Everyone, I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, that feels kind of good, actually. Don't stop, okay? You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Honestly, it was for the cupcakes. I love cupcakes. L-O-V-E cupcakes. But I realize there's much more to this club. That I want to stay. Then that makes it official, but out. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I'm happy to be here. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. AE, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. But out. Yeah. Can I really make Monica the rest of the girls fall head over heels for me? I already feel the determination welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, AE, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. This is great. I've been lonely walking home by myself all this time. Me? Feeling lonely? I usually don't feel anything. I'm starting to feel different. Maybe since after that dream, I'm starting to understand more around me than I did before. Sure. What are best friends for, right? Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth to all four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to all of these girls. All right. I feel something is different this time. This time? Has this happened before? My head hurts a little bit. I will make my own good fortune and not let anything try to take it away from me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I'm dreaming again. The same dream. I gotta watch fairy tales sometime, King Clutch. Copy that. I remember you talking about it. I hear a voice. You are doing great. You can change. I will help you. Never forget what you need to do. I will help you remember. I wake up. My head hurts a bit. I take some painkillers to kill the pain. I get up and I get ready for school. Wait for me, you meanie! Oh, there she is. I waited for over an hour in front of our house. She didn't answer her doorbell. She didn't even answer her cell phone either. I decided to start walking and now she shows up. I think next time I'm just going inside. Waking up is just so hard. Sometimes I just stare at the window and think to myself, why even make the effort? If you want, I could come into your room and wake you up every morning. How about that? Ew, gross. Figures as much, trying to be helpful, and that's the thanks I get. Are you ready to go? I've been waiting for an hour, so I guess so. Are you sure you're awake? Yes, I'm woke as fuck. All right, let's go to school. Sayori is acting strange. We both run to the school. We barely make it on time before the gates close. Club time already. Yeah. I hope for more cupcakes. If it's a daily thing. Hi again, A. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. I won't make the same mistakes like last time, Monica. Last time? What last time? Monica looks flustered and leaves. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. I look around to see what everyone is doing. Monica and Sayori are in a deep conversation about something. Yuri is engrossed in a book. I decide to walk by the closet to see what Natsuki's up to. Ah! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Are you looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! I always messing around with my stuff and never putting it back where it belongs. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga! Sweet! You read manga, right? Hell yes I do! Manga is life. How did you know? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. I should stop reading manga before I go to bed. It looks like the ink is getting stuck on my face and when I fall asleep. I see. Oh no. Whew. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with just one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feeling. I get closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. I wonder if it's like Sailor Moon, but with desserts. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or freaking awesome. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on the door. She points to the classroom door. No way in hell am I judging. I've read stuff you wouldn't imagine a person like me would read. What am I saying? It was the tone of your voice. Am I not enthusiastic enough? But I'll tell you one thing, AE. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Oh! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's Mo to the extreme. Don't just stand there, huh? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. This is the first time I'm coming out of the closet. There will be more times I come out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit down. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable, or my lap? I sit on the floor. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't just read at the same time like that. Eh? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. You don't usually see the word scooches these days. Nothing weird about it to me. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either, but I think of it more of a plus than a minus. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice-of-life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Kind of reminds me of the silliness of what some of the older magical girl mangas I had read. Not that I read that kind of stuff. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously, you think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? Of course not. Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things, like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you to get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama, like when they get into all their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Oh, is that so? Glad to hear it. Touching parts. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Oops. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Huh. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like, I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up with them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I've always had a hard time trying to find any friends who can understand me for that. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. Oh, sorry. I was thinking of something else. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? And if you ever have any problems, you could talk to me, okay? I'm your friend too, Natsuki. Really? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that for Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Natsuki! Can you come over here really quick? Sayori and I have to speak to you about a few things for club activities. Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry, but out. When the demon is this? Ray Monster, welcome aboard! This is Doki Doki Literature Club. It is a game, it is a slightly choose your own adventure story-based game where I go to high school with a bunch of anime girls and I try to court them in their literature club. But weird stuff happens. Very weird stuff happens. It can break the fourth wall sometimes. Be prepared. A dating simulator, there you go. Oh no. It won't take too long. Though, you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. But as I said last time, 12 inches is all I need. Crap. That was corny the first time. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Oh, sure I do. Well, don't be a dummy. Just take it home with you. Is that really all right? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I should be able to finish this and hopefully have time to speak to Natsuki tomorrow about this. All right, then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. While Natsuki is working with the other girls, Yuri approaches me. Thanks for keeping your promise, AE, and coming back to the club. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in a club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Motherfucker! Manga is literature! Damn straight! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Come on, Natsuki, let's talk about manga some more. Natsuki refuses to speak to me for now. I guess I will talk to her later about it then. I forgot to ask if she likes Sailor Moon. Don't worry, guys. Ei always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with the busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy. I'm surprised you crawl out of that pile every morning. And you almost set your house on fire once. Luckily, I was able to put it out. I didn't know you could burn water. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Ei can become good friends too. Sayori. Huh? That would be nice? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into, or she's a genius. I'll thank her later. Monster Hunter and Shadows of the Colossus do cost money. You're right about that, Ray Monster. They got some money. They require some money. How's work going? You hanging in there? Friends with benefits. It would seem so, Inner Turtle. Oh no. Uh-oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. Step into the light. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. You're hanging? Copy that, Ray Monster. Good to know. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy to no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want me to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl so cute without even trying? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Thank you, Yuri. I'll definitely read it. I take the book from Yuri's supple hands. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace, and I look forward to hearing what you think. Well, I guess you should start reading. About in 10 seconds, Yuri looks up at me. It's only been like a few seconds since I sat down in my seat. Our eyes make contact. Oh, sorry. Looks like Yuri is reading the same book as she gave me. Hey, isn't that the same book you gave me? Oh, it was on sale, so... No, Ray Monster, I don't think there's any scantily clad parts. There was an upskirt part at one point, though. But no, you don't see anything. I don't think there's anything. I don't know, this is a mod. Maybe they drew new art and did something weird with it. I have no idea where this is going. Right now, I'm courting 2 girls at the same time, whereas last time, whenever I played the regular version of the game, you had to choose one or the other. Now I'm courting both on the same day. It's kind of weird. I don't know where it's going. Yeah, I thought it would be a good thing to get 2. All right. Well, I kind of want to know what it's about. Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the book. Back. The book is titled portrait of a Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. All right. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. How could someone make something that dark? That's kind of... Yuri gently giggles, then starts laughing uncontrollably suddenly. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, AE? Well, it's not a bad thing, I guess. Well, no, I mean, I've read a few books like that. That's not even close to the truth. I kind of like manga. She's acting kind of strange. Maybe it's her eyes. She has pretty eyes, though. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be naive. They're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. I'm kind of thinking that I'm hearing a lot of this from before. All this is very familiar. Raymonster. Raymonster's like, what's the point? You're right. This game's a big tease, Raymonster. I don't know. It's kind of fun. I guess the point is to make... It's a tease. I don't know. I like it. I like a tease. You like a tease? I don't know. Not a real life tease. Frick! You got me. You boxed me in here. Don't worry. Don't apologize. I'm kind of into this book now. Oh? Well, that is the truth. Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. The curves, Raymonster? The trouble with the curve. Keep talking. I can hear you ramble for days. Oh? Okay. You know, that just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. I can listen to you forever. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Don't you want to talk about it more? I guess. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. All right. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company with somebody. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about the reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Oh, yeah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll ever be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's blunter in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she's doing something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But AE, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Well, wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's cute, actually. What are you saying so suddenly? Okay, everyone, it's poem time. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not, it's fine. All right, I guess it's time to share poems. AE, you're up first. I start to recite my poem first. Darkness wanders in my soul, pours out from each and every hole. I don't know what this all means, but let me in now. Exit scene. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. If you were at rock bottom, there's no other way than up, right? I better start climbing then. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? You're missing the point. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out very nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and AE did too. So based on that, I'm gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my own writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And A liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that AE appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. You... Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew 2 sizes too big as soon as AE started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Well, I'm screwed, no escape now. AE, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, AE. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, AE? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I'm an expert at writing, but I'm screwed. Let's do this. So, of course, that's going to be nut up or shut up. You know what? Natsuki glares at me menacingly, while Yuri's expression is so defenseless. What the hell am I going to do now? Then it hits me. Natsuki, Yuri. I know this is strange for me to say. You guys are my friends. New friends, sure, but still friends. We don't need to fight and bicker with one another. Friends are wonderful people who have differences and can respect one another for those differences and opinions. Natsuki's poem I read today hit me hard. It's amazing how people can only really try. They try and they try. Yuri's poem is amazing because how skillfully misleading the message is, and with the bread and the raccoon and what the fruit am I even saying? Everyone is so talented while my skills are so subpar. So why are we fighting again? Because, well, Sayori jumps in on the conversation. Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they've always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. My jaw drops to the ground. Did you just say what I heard you say? Sayori approaches Yuri with her hands out in a squeezing motion. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Sayori goes back to whatever she was doing before the commotion happened. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. I gently pat Natsuki on the head. There. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I may come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Thank you. Not a problem. I wasn't that good before either, but something changed for me. Monica gives me an awkward smile. Take good care of Sayori, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes 2 of us. You can count on me. I will take care of all of you. That dream making me say weird things again. Thanks. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing me to blush. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If that dream is true, I need to save them all. My friends. The first game was a dream. Okay, everyone. That's not her. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was all right. Well, mostly. Hey, what about you? Yeah, I had fun. It was a neat thing to talk about with everybody. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So, your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, there's hope for me yet. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Hey, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. This is bliss. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. Sayori mumbles under her breath. I think it's because of you. I think they're trying to fight for the dominance over you. At least you won't have to worry about me when I'm gone. What? The other girls will take care of you. What did you just say? No, nothing, silly. You're just hearing things. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I like you actually. I like you all, actually. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. I blush awkwardly and get flustered. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Or maybe I'm a dumbass and she knows more than I'm thinking. Where did that come from? I'll make sure we all have a nice and bright future, Sayori, together. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I really mean that this time. Then I go, there I go, saying this time again. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. This time. I patiently wait by Sayori's house. Welcome back, Inner Turtle. It's been over 45 minutes. Should I wait or just go in, wait another hour? Go inside. I'm done waiting. Something is wrong. I clearly remember what she said yesterday. At least you won't have to worry about me when I'm gone. What the hell does she mean by that? It doesn't sound right. I run to Sayori's home. I knock on the door. There's no answer. I check the front door. To my luck, it's unlocked. Sayori, I'm coming in. I hope you're decent. If she isn't, oh well, that doesn't matter. I go inside her house. I run upstairs and go immediately to her bedroom. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Are you up? There's no response. Screw privacy, I'm too worried. I'm going in. I gently open the door. Sayori? She's still asleep. I hear her gentle snoring. Just knowing that puts me at ease. Thank goodness. I don't know why I was so concerned. I breathe a sigh of relief. I start to walk to her bed to wake her up, but notice one of her desk drawers is slightly open. I am shocked at what I find. A makeshift noose. What the hell is Sayori doing with a noose? She's been having a hard time waking up in the morning, been complaining about other things too. What the hell is wrong with me? Why didn't I notice this sooner? I quickly pick up the noose from the drawer. Not today, Death. Not today! What do we say to Death? Not today! Not today! Hey, what are you doing in my room? I was worried about you. I've been waiting in front of the house for all morning. You never came out, so I came inside to check and see if you were okay. All right. Sayori gets out of bed. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that something's wrong. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. The same pile she likes putting things in. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. You know what? You're right. How's about every day I come over every morning and help you out? What are best friends for, right? Eh? I grab Sayori by the shoulders and give her a big hug. I should have realized you were hurting all this time. Me, your best friend. I'm such a big dummy. I'm sorry, Sayori. I've caused you pain all this time without knowing it. That ends now. I hold in my tears. No, it's not supposed to be like this. It's not supposed to be this way. I'm not supposed to be happy, but your hugs feel so warm. I'm so scared, Ai. Sayori lets me go. You are not alone now. I'll help you and make sure you do get your good help. Let me help you, alright? Night, teenage dirtbag. Let me help you, alright? Sayori shakes her head in agreement. We pause and stare at one another again. I'll give you privacy so you can get ready. I'll head downstairs and whip you up some breakfast, okay? What? You can cook? You'd be surprised from the things I've learned. I quickly make Sayori some breakfast and with what is left in her fridge, and we head outside. I'm ready! Okay, let's go. I hand Sayori a breakfast sandwich I made for her. This tastes too good for me to admit. What did I tell you? We both run to school. Sayori devours the sandwich in tow. We climb the gates and stealthily get into class. Uh-oh. Club time again. Yeah. Crap, I forgot to write a poem. Hey, Monica. Hey, Ai. Sorry. Hey, Ai. Oh no, not again. I hope you got one of them poems for me, Ai. But out. Yeah, about that. No poems, no cupcakes, got it? No poems, no cupcakes, got it? Yes, ma'am. One more thing. Thanks for not leaving Sayori hanging. Oh. Who wrote that? You're brilliant. You're brilliant. Oh, man. Okay. Monica winks and walks away. What did she just say? Monica sits down at a desk by the back door of the classroom. Hi, Ai. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Well, don't worry about it. I'm here to stay. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I forgot to bring much money with me today. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that? All of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. That's not fair. How did you even know? If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. But there's one more thing I know about you, Sayori. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. I give up. I Don't make me feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell AE to let me borrow some money. Guilt trip him for me, okay? Don't get me involved in this, Sayori. Besides, you know I only buy what you can responsibly... You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. Oh, that! Still, coming from you, Sayori? Hello again, Mr. Voice. Whew. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. You damn right about that. Cupcakes are life. Have I bothered to check the game files? Yes. This is actually technically my second playthrough, Mr. Voix. I played the regular game, completed it. I did all 4 of the playthroughs in the regular game, and now I'm playing the mod called, but I haven't checked the mod game files, if that's what you're talking about. I'm playing the mod called A Brand New Day. Be interested to see where it's going. It's going through a lot of the same motions as the regular game right now. I'm rereading a lot of stuff, but with small flavor differences, like attitude and stuff, and me partially realizing that I remember a lot of this from the main game. That's what's happening right now. Woo! Cupcakes are life! Pwop! Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution! Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth it to see your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why did I think I gave you one? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Whew. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. You weren't into it enough to bother with the mods, Mr. Voice? Save enough room for Jesus, Sayori. We are in a fancy uniforms. This gotta be a Catholic school, right? Ooh. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Ooh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. She was just here. I was talking to her. Didn't you guys see her? I glanced around the room. She's gone. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. What are you saying? You are all incredibly breathtaking in my opinion. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. Why did you leave? I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. What are you guys saying? She was literally just here. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. I wink. Checks VODs for the conversation near the end so he can figure out AE's real name. Hey, voice, watch out. Don't worry about it. What happened anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. I'm so damn confused right now. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Stagger through that sentence. Oh, I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That is so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. I look back and smile. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds great. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? Of course. In that case, I won't let you down, AE. Don't let any of us down, okay, Monica? I smile wildly at Monica. Monica smiles sweetly with her butt out. No pressure, right? Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm all ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone here has already settled down. Welcome back, Inner Turtle. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Yuri starts charging towards me. Hey, Yuri, what's new? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, no. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. She was looking insane. You love it? Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug it into the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. Her movements? To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri just leave you again? What do you mean, again? She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Okay, but out. You might want to check, but that's just me. Okay. A few more minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. What's holding her up? Is she squeezing her own water? I'm worried. I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I started heading down the hallway. Ha, 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 ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like heavy breathing. It sounds naughty. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through her teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around. Yuri? Yuri punches me in the face with her fist. I black out. I awaken back in the classroom on a desk seat, quite sloppily. What the hell just happened? Was I just one-shotted by a girl? Worse, were these cuts on her arm? Were those cuts on her arm? They seemed very deep. I tried to speak to Yuri, but she was ignoring me right now. I guess I'll see who else I can talk to. Cause nothing needs explanation right now. I'll go speak to Natsuki, I think. Hey, Natsuki. She's sound asleep. I want to pinch her cheeks, but resist the urge to do so. Yeah, my entire identity was AE. I was very careful indeed, Mr. Voix. Very, very careful. She's sound asleep. I want to pinch her cheeks, but I resist the urge to do so. The urge. I think it would be a bad idea to bother her. I'll talk to her later. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related? By myself like this? What kind of thing is that? Goes to the white pages to look up AE movie guide. Tell me that. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'd rather read it together with her. Sucks she's ignoring me right now. I could probably fall asleep right now from boredom. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event, so it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. IRL clickbait? Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Did she just say, cupcakes? A woman of my own heart. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. Cupcakes, Mr. Voight. I'm hungry. Me too. Maybe I should invite Sayori over for dinner tonight. What am I saying? Am I Hannibal Lecter or something? Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling evilly. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. And therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, but I feel it changing a bit. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh! Whoa! I open my eyes to find Sayori face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't that napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Because I can join that too. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Anything you say, princess. I glance up over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Princess? Yeah. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Thank you for that. It's what I do. Best. Sorry. That's a problem, though. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? No, not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Well, it's my turn to help you out, Sayori. I need to do this for you. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around you. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. Her hair feels quite nice. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I wet my finger and try to wipe off the stain. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that, but I do care about you. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Hey, that's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Am I secretly gay in this playthrough? Or am I just hitting on her in a weird way? Oh no. Save enough room for Jesus. Oh no. Whoa. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say it. Don't say it. It isn't weird. It's what caring friends should do. Help one another. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Yes, I am. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs just got bigger again. Oops, I should have noticed that sooner. Anyway, you look much better now, so, I mean, why does this feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. That doesn't mean I can't be your boyfriend, you know? Eh? Geez. Well, anyway, I'll help you make sure you wake up a little earlier, okay? Only if you focus on going to bed earlier, it's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Whoa, that was weird. This is like a weird age play. Age play light. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up this morning. I already said I would. Oh yeah, I forgot. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Hey, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. I quickly write a poem on a piece of paper, as I forgot to write one last night. The shattered tears within my heart. I've always known it from the start. This part of madness will start to show, because look out, trouble. Here I go. Watch out, 'cause here I come. This is me. This is me. This is real. This is me. Watch out, 'cause here I come. I swore I thought of it myself. I did not see that Hugh Jackman musical in the theater yesterday. This is gonna get kinky? I hope so. Those are some sick, rapey lyrics. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. After everyone shares their poems with one another, we still have some free time. Sayori runs up to me. Aye. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Oh, like raping as in rap. Oh. See, I thought rapping had two P's, and I thought raping had... Oh well. Call me a baka. Mr. Voice's mind races through the gutter as if to think of all the possibilities for when we go to Sayori's house tomorrow. Oh no, Mr. Voice. Why not both, eh? Supplies? What for? Raping and rapping and rapping and raping. Oh no. Twitch just updated their policies too, so I could probably get banned for just saying that word or something now. I didn't read the policies thoroughly enough. I agreed to them without reading them. That's probably a bad thing to admit, but I admitted it. I just assumed it's just the policy. It's a policy. Standard policy. Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. See, I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Sure, I'll go with you. Let me help. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Don't worry about us, all right? You going with AE to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It's much more fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find a poster paper too, okay? Don't worry, Monica. I want to have some time with you too. Are you sure? I'm kind of surprised you're talking to me right now. Why so? Why don't we talk tomorrow then, huh? Yes, let's do, AE. Then it's a promise, okay? Sure thing, Monica. I won't break my promise. Okay. Ready, AE? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something, but I find it enjoyable. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest of things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull, maybe. AE, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about the reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look into every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's a pretty ordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, AE, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. But I know inside, something is wrong with her. Ooh. You have browsed the deepest, darkest depths of something hub, which I will not mention in case the policy does not want me to mention it. You know things, Mr. Voice. Oh no. Oh no. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand, too! They're kind of dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking at my favorite color! Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack! Ah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow! Are you okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori, are you okay? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her gently by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts! Just do it for a second. Whoa. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Why did I never notice how cute she is? Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. And a bump's starting to form with me as well. Oh, man, that's gonna swell up. I should find some ice. Hey, where would I even find ice around this time? Well, I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway like Usain Bolt. Yes, a timely reference. Wait, we have the Winter Olympics right now. Make sure you tune in to NBC for all your Olympic coverage, kids. Aren't they streaming it online this year? Somewhere? Isn't there a way I could watch it online? I don't know, I don't have cable. I depend too much on the internet these days. That's not a bad thing. Do what you want. Mr. Voice, don't look at me like that, Mr. Voice. I know what I'm saying. Not the water on the shirt. Oh, no. Oh, dear. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter, since it would be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. Oh no, we better save. We've come a long way. Hold on. Yeah, save that crap. It pours the water on the bump, or else it gets the hose again. Yeah. Hey, it sounded like some Hannibal Lecter type stuff. We wanted to bring her over for dinner because we were hungry. Sounded like we wanted to eat her. Ugh. All right. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already on the wrong spots before I spilled them. Don't worry about that, Sayori. Here, I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead. Or did the bump make you forget? Sorry, I forgot. You must have bumped it pretty hard then. Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, AE, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you, and you were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone else found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah. You don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So, in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. AE, I don't think you realize, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Thanks. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Hey, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, I don't want it to stay just like this. I want it to go further. You know what? The only thing I can imagine is it changing for the better, Sayori. You've been my best friend since as long as I can remember. Nothing will ever change that. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression on her face, in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, makes me want to squeeze her cheeks. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Monica can wait. You know she's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. You... Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Our character is really obsessed with cheek squeezing. You're right about that, voice. Ghost noises. Indeed, Ender Turtle. Indeed. I want to get deeper. Oh, frick! Isn't that the whole point of this game? To have suggestive dialogue and stuff and to play it up? I thought it was. Maybe not. Maybe I'm taking it the wrong way. Maybe I'm being sexist. I don't know. The game already accused me of being sexist, so I guess it's okay if I admit it. Fine, I'm taking a sexist approach to this game. Take that. Enjoy or don't enjoy at your leisure. Whatever that noise was. All right. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. Meanwhile, I try to fiddle with my own. I hold Sayori's hand and walk her back to the classroom. In a moment, we make it back to the clubroom. Ah, you're back! Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything you needed? Uh-huh. I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Butt out. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, AE. Well, Sayori was hurt, so I wanted to help her out. I made it an adventure. AE, was anything alluding to an age play between Natsuki and our main character? It was at one point during the first part. During the first part, I chose Natsuki the first time, and we baked up a storm, and it started to get a little heated during the baking process. You can go check that out, Miss Voice, if you want. I made it into an adventure. Yes, you sure did. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Let's gather around. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Okay, everyone. Oddly enough, today we've had more time than usual to get things done. So, because of that, I have something extra special planned today. So if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to go to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing at the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you had heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hee. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already just start putting these posters up, did you? Wow, what? That was fast. Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. This is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! I'll do it. Why not, right? They clearly ignore me speaking. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire the others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what the literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Being intimate with yourself, huh? You can be as horrible as you want while you're playing this, because the game is horrible already. Copy that, Mr. Voix. Oh, man. You demand public poetry readings. Hopefully we get to it this time, Mr. Voix, but it didn't work out last time. Or the time before that. Or the time after that. Or the time after that. Maybe we'll actually get to the festival this time. That'd be cool. Very intimate. Finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you worry. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. Sure. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree 100%. I don't think it's too much to ask at all. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get these new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. It's the least I should do anyways. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with it. Get it over with. All right. Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Don't say that, Yuri. You're the closest thing I have to a big-breasted girlfriend. Now, not if I can help it. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move into the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poems she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. Yeah, that's true, Mr. Voice. Well, in theory, we get to wake her up tomorrow. Hopefully it works out. The title of this poem is The Fly That Flew. Oh wait, The Way They Flew. That would be a much better poem. The Fly That Flew. I can buy that. Somebody write that right now. Make that a major motion picture. Go. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. Fills the room. These Freudian slips are getting out of hand now. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion. I was about to say lotion. Oh my gosh, I really am getting bad at this. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. That was so great. I'm at a loss for words. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform... crap. I got a stuffed nose. It's really bugging. Let it all out, AE. Anyone who's actually looking to watch this game is ready for it. Cover that voice. Oh, no. Nasty. Okay. The phlegm. The phlegm. Oh, the phlegm. Okay, here we go. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire of Yuri's keeps concealed. Oh, that Yuri keeps. Whirling fire Yuri keeps. Yeah, that would have helped me. Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality, and oops, there goes gravity. And she glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Holy crap, that was amazing! Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it coming from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Great job, Sayori! Even AE liked it. I guess that's a good sign. It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before AE. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let AE lower everyone's standards before a little before I have to go. Natsuki! It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and get in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite the poem. I feel a newfound determination inside of me. I recite my poem with a newfound confidence. Once I finish, I receive applause anyway, even though my poem wasn't that good. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, I think you're right about that. I need to practice more. All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, right? That wasn't so bad, right? I liked it! Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face that I want to for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so, well, I guess in that case, I won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Yipes. I guess I gotta go write something better by that time, huh? That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy, but out. Mr. Voice, oh no, the meadow indeed. Well, for you girls, Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know that the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Oh, yeah. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but damn it, I'll do my best. If it's for the sake of the club, wink, wink. And impressing all the girls. Well, that's what the wink was for. My internal monologue didn't need to give it away whenever I gave the wink to the audience already. Then I'll have to do my best. I step out of the hallway for a moment. I make a quick phone call to Sayori's parents. I tell them what happened in the morning is in the photos of the noose. What the hell? They are at a loss. They informed me that they will take Sayori to the hospital tomorrow to get checked up. They informed me that they won't be home tonight. I asked if Sayori could stay over at my place because I'm worried about her safety. They reluctantly agreed. I told them I would protect her with my life. I hang up the phone and head back to the classroom. Whoa. They just agreed to a sleepover? Before she gets checked into the hospital for suicidal thoughts? Oh no. Mr. Voice. Inspire us all. Oh no. I hang up the phone and head back to the class. Crap, I almost forgot. I safely dispose of the noose. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? But out. Jeez, guys. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, AE. You don't have to say it. All these pretty girls around me. Whatever I say now will get me doomed. Let's go home. I walk home with Sayori once more. We found a noose in her drawer whenever we woke her up the other morning during this playthrough. She hasn't attempted it yet. We somehow have memories of the original game, and we can remember the fact that she, spoilers for anyone who hasn't played the original game, that she hung herself in the original game. So this mod, this fan DLC that we're playing right now, is working on the assumption that we somehow remember the original game as if it were a dream. It's weird. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Huh? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? I'd clearly go home with you. She's so cute and fun to be around. She's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, I like going home with you and me together. Oh no, I got the hiccups. Oh no. It seems like the purpose of this DLC is to get us the... Oh no, there goes the hiccups. I'm out of water, oh no. Oh no, we had to pause for a second. It seems like the purpose of this DLC is to give us like the happiest ending possible, or that's how it seems so far, unless something weird happens that I don't know yet. I wouldn't want to ruin that. You're so silly, AE. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, you were wrong. I didn't think of you enough. Sorry? The conversation trails off. Hey, Sayori. Yes, AE? I was thinking. Remember when we were kids and we used to do sleepovers? What about it? How's about we have a good old-fashioned sleepover at my place tonight? Whoa. I am definitely getting my hopes up, Mr. Voix. I don't know. Maybe a person who really didn't like the original ending would make a mod with a happy ending. Voix? Maybe? Maybe not. Oh, no. How about we have a good old-fashioned sleepover at my place tonight? What? What are you talking about? It's a school night. I thought it would be a good idea for us to spend some time together, like the good old days. I don't know. I've talked to your parents already, and they said it was all right. You what? They even suggested it. Think I'm lying? Give them a call. Sayori looks flustered at me. She immediately calls her parents. After a few minutes, she angrily gets off the phone with them. Fine, but let me go to my house. I need to get a few things before I can stay over. Got it? Sure. But I'm waiting inside. Got it? Fine. Sayori rushes into her house and changes and packs. I wait inside the living room. She blinks at me for some reason, in and out of existence. I don't know what that was, but I assume it was nothing. But if they didn't enjoy it, they wouldn't write a full mod. You know what? Voice, maybe so. Maybe they really enjoyed most of it until it got to the bad ending, though. They had to write all this and compile the fan art, make their own art, and find the thing. Yeah, you're probably right, Voice. I'm getting my hopes up for no reason. We wait inside the living room. Ready? Sayori and I walk into my house. I ordered us some pizza for tonight, something easy. We relax and watch a movie together. Ooh, what's the movie? We then go talk in my bedroom. We start talking and Sayori starts to bring up something to me. You know, you really put me in a trap, AE. I've been reluctant to tell you, but I've always been like this. You're just seeing it now. I've had really bad depression my whole life. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend time with me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm just happy I found out before it was too late. I was so stupid, Sayori. I should have noticed it sooner. I'm sorry for being a bad friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could have to support you sooner. This is dialogue after she hung herself. This is weird. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. You know why I didn't tell you, AE, right? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing more important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung around against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads me to nothing but hurt. I understand your feelings. I want to feel happy, but no matter what, you want to feel happy. Sorry. You want to feel happy, but no matter what, you don't feel it. Crippling depression is a monster. But as a friend, I will help you. No, AE. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in the way that I couldn't understand. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her in to a tighter embrace. AE. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. And if I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. AE, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please, don't do this to me. Hey, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I know what I did was right. I hug her tighter. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have it to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I will help you. You're no longer alone. I love you, Sayori. I'll help make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you be better tell me. I get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. I'm scared. I don't understand any of my feelings, AE. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And I'm so scared too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's in a few days. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. Let's all have fun at the festival together, alright? I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. I'll protect you and your smile. Thank you. We sit down in the bed at Watch More TV. It was such an emotional moment that I overlooked the grammatical error and decided to keep going. Sayori falls asleep next to me. I put my arm around her and I gently rub her head. She's like an angel when she's asleep. I just need to make sure she doesn't turn into one. What the hell kind of line is that? Come on, come on. Come on. I was with you until that line. Come on. That's kind of a funny line. I'm not gonna lie. She looks like an angel when she's asleep. I just need to make sure she doesn't turn herself into one. Okay. After a while, I doze off. 11 out of 10 writing, Mr. Boyks. Copy that. All right, Ninja Turtle. I'm dreaming. The same dark void beckons to me again. There's still more to be done. You are learning. You will remember. It will take some time. I wake up to my alarm. I try to grab the alarm to turn it off. Instead, I hear a scream and I am slapped afterwards. Watch where you're touching! Sayori? It was an accident! I look at the clock. At least we're both up on time. And I'm up on time. You can use my parents' room, okay, Sayori? They have a spare shower. If you peep, you're dead. I got it. I shower and get ready for school. I head downstairs to the kitchen and make Sayori and me some breakfast. I make some omelets and fresh crepes. Wow, you know how to cook. Like I said, if you have the time, you can learn a lot from YouTube. My parents haven't been home lately, so I've had a time to practice. That feels like a Charlie's Angels movie reference. Isn't it amazing what you could learn over the internet? That whole conversation between Joey and... Okay. My parents haven't been home lately, so I've had time to practice. When have my parents been home, actually? We should have peeped, Boyks. Hey. She didn't like the touch. She didn't want the peep. We gotta respect that. It's not like we're Norman Bates up in here. It's not like I had a hole in the wall. When's the last time I've seen my parents? I got bored of ordering food, so I had to do something. We both finished up and started heading out to school. I feel like another great day's coming ahead. While walking to the school, Sayori gets a call on her cell phone. Hello, Mom? Yes? Yeah? I'm fine. No. He didn't do anything to me. Oh, dear. Sayori turns her head and sticks her tongue at me. Picking me up after class? Why? Doctor's appointment? I'm not sick. Okay. I'll wait for you after class. Love you, Mom. Bye. I get a text on my phone. It's a message from Sayori's mom thanking me for watching over her daughter. They're letting me know that they are picking her up after class to take her to the hospital to get screened for depression. Ooh, determination flows into my heart. I hold on to Sayori's hand and run to school. Whoa! What do you think you're doing? We run to school as Sayori gets flustered. Well, classes are finished, and I walk Sayori out to her parents. I gave her a big hug and kiss on her forehead. I let her know if she needed anything to call, that we were here for her. That I'll be here for her. Here I am back in class. Guess I'm the first one here. I wanted to talk to Monica today, but I guess she's still practicing the piano. I can't wait to hear her play. I bet it sounds nice. Huh? It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah? Don't worry, I kept my promise. I'm sorry I missed you yesterday, but it did give me more time to reread it again. I pull out the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that reckless. I handle manga all the time, you know. No way I'm going to mess up someone else's treasure. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true, I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forgot. The chapter ended with Minori and Alice found. What the hell, Monica? Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Oh, sorry. The teachers got mad at me for taking up all the space on their closet. So I had to move some of the stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh! The top shelf is far from Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out if she can reach her manga. Jeez! This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall over there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? No, I just want to help, that's all. I'm not judging you or for being vertically challenged. I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Be careful! I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingertips to scoot one of the smaller books to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Whoa! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off of the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger box like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. If I don't want your help, okay? Sigh. Natsuki forces her way past me, out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Ush! Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly bounces onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Aha! There we go! See? I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Well, what? The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting there doing nothing? Or was it... Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. Ooh, I can almost see up her skirt. I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through, did she? Once she realizes I'll be dead. Whew. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest on the shelf. You heavy... Hey, AE, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry, take this one, But then I have to let go of the chair and you'll fall. That's fine. Just for a second, hurry up. Serious? If you say so. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. I regret this decision. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box! What were you looking at? Oh, what do you think? It's not like I can look away now, can I? You're trying to look at Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. It's just there in front of me. Natsuki, don't try to move. Oh, just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. Get out. How would I set you up? You set me up. I should be calling you that. I'll do it myself. Ah! The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Yeah! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of their hands, and the books go flying. I gotcha! Crash. Hey, the dumb fox. Yeah, this time it's a mod. I don't know what's gonna happen to this mod. We're playing the Brand New Day mod. So even though it's technically the same in a lot of stretches, it's also different. I don't understand. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself from her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. You! Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Gah! She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Eh? Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Goo! Gross! Gross! Gah! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko! I try to catch my breath after being punched. Everything okay over here? I heard loud noise here. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. So sorry, but out. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like our most recent club member is a total pervert. You love this mod, dumb fox? Copy that. Oh, so far I've sent, the major change is that I've sent Sayori to the, she spent the night at my house. We had a touchy-feely moment, and then she got sent to the hospital with her parents. So that's the main difference. There's been a lot of smaller differences though, too, with stuff happening without glitches happening. It's interesting so far. So I hope you're happy. Your most recent member is a total pervert. Takes one to know one. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. Monica, trust me. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no, my. Eh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, looking one of the books that had scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to flex the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help you with get the crease out, okay? It's my fault too. Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't even care that much. I'm having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. All right. Well, I'll help you clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up Volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get this started on this one once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, what did you expect? After all, I love all of you. Yeah. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. My heart feels like something more is happening. I need to take more care of her. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. When I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Oh, then. All right, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. The thanks. Always helping to help my friends. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. All right, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. Sure thing. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, yeah, I'm really trying to getting into this manga. I'm really starting to get into this manga, whatever. Told you. Yeah, you were right. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Oh man, I keep having to cut in and out unexpectedly. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that club that wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you? Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. English much? And I'm super happy that you all are willing to help me out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Were you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do you really have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-ika. Butt out. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Well, her parents picked her up. She had a doctor's appointment to go to. Really? That's strange. You didn't tell any one of us about it. I just found out this morning. Oh, excuse me. I wanted to pass the message to everyone. It's just us today. The girls decide to work on their own activities. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers on her desk. Hey, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? The past few days, she's been acting strange. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Maybe there's something on her mind. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, that's what I need to talk to you about. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but lately was secretive until finally I discovered it on my own. Sorry, I know it's not your problem, but I think you should know as the president. No. It's not important to me, too. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Well, she's already gone to the doctor. That's what I need to tell you about. A few days ago, I went to her house because she wasn't outside ready for school. Lately, she's been coming out later and later, and this time it was really late. I found a noose in her desk. Are you sure? Definitely sure. I informed her parents, and she told me she's been feeling depressed for a while. Her parents are taking her to a specialist at a local hospital to get her screened for depression. I'm shocked! I can't believe our sweet Sayori is suffering. Me neither, but I was lucky to catch her before it was too late. I grabbed Monika's hand. All of you are my friends, which I care deeply for. I'll make damn sure nothing happens to any of you. Well, glad to hear that. You're grabbing onto my hand really tight, you know. But out. You're so funny, AE. Whoops. I let go of Monika's hand. Monika smiles meaningfully. Thanks for the talk, AE. You really are kind. I check around the room and see Yuri is free. Hey, Yuri! Eh? I suddenly notice that Yuri is reading yet another book unlike the one she was reading before. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you again. No. I was kind of just waiting for you to come. Well, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and continue where we left off? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. She likes to say that every single time. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow her and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Is this a mistake, or is this actually part of the mod? Like, this is the second time this has happened in the same mod story. It's the same story. Okay, can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle again. Yeah, again. I'm going to plug this in, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk again. I'm engrossed in her movements again. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with her speaking mannerisms again. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Hey, I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. It better not, or else I'm coming after you again. I will dodge this. I'm gonna dodge this time, too. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Wow, that was damn quick. Hey, do you like oolong tea? Sure. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. You must be in a good mood now? Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, AE. It's very endearing. That's because you're adorable. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. AE, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have a back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! I have a terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. Oh yeah. It's a bag full of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until her shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive is almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in the position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on the reading. Must not stare at chest. I mean posture. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Thanks. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you serious? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, if that's the case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate into her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Hey. Sorry. I'm not sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Hey. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. You're back, voice. Save room for Jesus. Voice, I forgot the room for Jesus again. I'm sorry. It's too late. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Ae, my heart won't stop pounding, Ae. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. I can't feel it, Ae. Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. What is this happening to me? I didn't know the chocolate had this effect on you. Damn, this is some fine chocolate. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Are you okay? I can't make it stop. Is everything okay? What can we go to the nurse? It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ha ha. You have pretty eyes. Ha. Ha. Her vision is based on movement. I should remain very still. Hey! It's time to share poems. Thank you, Monica, for fixing it. Okay. Oh, man. It has not started to get dark yet, this mod. Nothing has happened quite yet, voice. That was the darkest thing I've seen, though. It started getting that way, then it lightened up again. It's much more subtle this time around. I don't know where this is going. Until we get to the festival. We finish sharing poems with one another. Monica calls us back into a group. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Isn't it something like... Oh. Got the hiccups back. Hold on. You want a girl to look at you like Yuri looks like anime protagonist number 3? Stupid hand clapping emojis, random water squirt emoji. Whoa! Boiks, don't we all? Isn't it something like, good news everyone, or something like that? Monica stays silent. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is coming, foreshadowing of something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Natsuki, show some decency. Oh, come on. I noticed how AE has been getting all lovey-dovey with everyone. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Oh no, you guys caught me. Oh, that curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. Anyways, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation soon. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. We already know this Friday is off due to an in-service day. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. I will need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri, you can, Guys, butt out. Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. No. What's Natsuki's pouting to? Now, Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. Whoa! Inner Turtle. And then Mr. Voice claps for that. Overwhelming applause. So, Yuri, that is a curious assignment though, Inner Turtle. Not that oh, frick. You have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, AE. Oh yeah, the one who is truly useless. I give the double thumbs up to show off the extra effort. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? Wink, wink. I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work that I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, You mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. AE may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for AE to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to AE to decide how he likes to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know, but out. So, I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though, geez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. AE, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with. You say we pick Yuri since you apparently did Natsuki last playthrough. Yuri scene is quite fun. I don't think I have an option. Looks like something really weird is about to happen. Looks like we're about to get all the scenes. Why can't we have it all, Mr. Voix? Why can't we have it all? Well, what's stopping me from helping everyone out? It's the weekend after all. I'm free all weekend. I'm willing to help the club and all of you if you don't mind. What? You can really do that? Yay! Hold on a second. Yeah, AE, how are you going to figure this out anyways? Well, the passion burns within me. Let's do this. Well, we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. How about I spend a day with each of you? That sounds fair, right? How about Friday I can work with Monica and Sayori on the pamphlets, Saturday I can work with Yuri on the posters, and on Sunday I can work with Natsuki on the cupcakes. Why does Monica have to be first? Yeah. Well, think of it like this. I need to check on Sayori, and Monica will be able to come with me since they will be working together on this. Sunday would be best day for the cupcakes too, since they will be the freshest for the festival. Oh yeah, I didn't think of it like that. Oh, sorry. No worries. Then it's dates. Huh? Oh yes. Yes, I did. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. AE came up with a good plan with us meeting together. Don't forget your day and to give him your phone number. Monica gives me her phone number and winks slyly at me. Oh boy. See you tomorrow. It's a date, right? But out. Monica leaves the class. Where are you going? Natsuki pulls me over to the side. We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally wouldn't gotten home and realized you didn't have any way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm going to give you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll be bringing all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming over to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going over to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me, and the guy who would come over as well. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. More like nuts. Yeah, you do. How do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is at home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers, right? Now? That's all I need from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. All right, fine by me. I'll be home all day. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love bacon so much. So you better look forward to it. You know damn well I will. But Didn't you say you were just going to give me that dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, I kind of. Just because I never get to bake with someone else before. That makes two of us. That's all it is. So, let's make some sweet bacon on Sunday. Woo! See you on Sunday. Never mind. Natsuki heads out of class. I get yanked by the back of my jacket. What? AE, it seems that you noticed Monika's stance that denies the laws of physics and is powered through the weeb magic. Indeed. You noticed it on your playthrough too? So many lewd suggestions. Indeed. Bacon babies. Whoa, Ender Turtle. Slow down. Slow down. Let's not pop the wrapping off just yet or anything like that, okay? It's not that serious. Though I did say she would make a wonderful wife when I first met her, which is kind of weird in this playthrough. I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. This is the most number of girls who've given me... This is the most number of girls' numbers I will ever have in my life. In my phone ever. I cherish this moment. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Saturday. Eh? My house? Seems like everyone wants to come over to my place. Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. All right. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like I should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Wink, wink. Oh my gosh. Don't tell Ender to slow down, he's in the right. Oh no. Sorry about that, Ender Turtle. But Ender Turtle says he's left. Oh no. Hey, politics is not allowed. I don't think. I don't know. I need to read the new guidelines. I think the new guidelines are just even more harsh than the old guidelines, right? It all just depends on if the people in the chat got offended or not. If the people watching get offended or not, then you'll get reported. If not, then everything's cool. I mean, it's an M-rated I put mature on the stream. We're all adults here. Well, kind of. But he's right if you say he's right. How about that voice? Okay. Oh no. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, AE. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Whoa, this is getting serious here. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. What do you mean? You don't actually think that, do you? I picked all of you at once. I picked all of you since I want to be with everyone. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me at all. You're forgetting that the one reason with most common sense. Oh. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're kind of overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're you wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's pretty much all there is to it. You believe me, right? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long time, while I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Saturday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Time to head home. I hope Sayori is doing okay. Sayori? My phone rings. Save. It's been 2 hours since we saved. If something went wrong, oh no. Hello? It's Sayori. Hi, AE. I'm still at the hospital. Somehow my parents know that I've been depressed, and I'm going through all sorts of tests now. She lets out a sigh. The doctor told me I have to start taking a medicine called sertraline every day. I'll tell you more tomorrow once they finish the tests. I tell her about the plans that are going on this weekend. You're going to be really busy having girls come over to your house this weekend. You better not have any dirty thoughts. Too late. I try to change the subject. Don't forget there's no school tomorrow, and you and Monica are coming over to my place to work on pamphlets, got it? Got it! I'll bring my laptop and some supplies. That's great. I've got a printer at home and some thick card stock for the pamphlets. See you tomorrow, AE. Take care, Sayori. If you need anything, I'm just a call away. I hang up the phone. I head inside my home. I'm glad Sayori is doing a little better. I clean up my house, have some dinner, and head up to bed. Tomorrow is going to be another busy day. I need to give you something. She may not trust you if you give this to her. She may believe you. Do not lie to her or to them. I wake up at my desk. I see in front of me a piece of paper with lots of strange writings on it. It says something about Super Smash Brothers Oz XZ Likbe Mazwa Zolib 20 parentheses QQ GQ Dwix 3X Letule El Lim Ug Brum 9 Rel Flod Sufor equals 6 Quincy Bitsy Sforg WW9 Lelgutbig 3 Gags Quincy Bid Zizforg Super Smash Brothers Ook Z. It's starting to repeat itself. I don't think I had to read. Well, wait, something's different here. Lelagu 51 Dimvi Vi Igzum Den Dut Din Real Bal 5 B5 B3 Us Igfus Sbu Zip 5B 3 Ilulam 4 Ilular 4 Ilui 4 Ilui 4 4G LTE SS TS free for you and cheap for them H noon 5 live Miss Q. I've been practicing my Danish. You're gonna wait until my stroke is over. Copy that. Q big gebe wig gis cook too fit too fast too furious. I remember that. ZSB5 B3 U Frooks MG. Do you see? This goes on a while. This is gibberish. I think it's gibberish. I don't know. I was starting to get the hang of it though. It looks like I wrote it. You expected me to stop after the second line? You forgot how committed I am? Oh no. I stopped about halfway through. I'm only halfway committed. Okay. It looks like I wrote it, but I have no idea what it means. I placed it in an envelope and write Monica's name on it. Not sure why, but I think it's the right thing to do. I shower and clean up my room. I hid all of my unnecessary items and placed them in a sealed box in the closet. There, now this room is presentable. I take the envelope and place it in my pocket. I head downstairs to the kitchen to make some breakfast. I wonder what I should make today. My phone rings. Monica called me letting me know she'll be at your house soon. See you soon. Crap. Well, that was faster than expected. I hastily make something for breakfast and shovel it in my mouth. I get another phone call. See you soon. Okay, you too, Monica. She's awfully happy. Actually, I never heard her this happy before. I hear my doorbell ring. I run to answer the door. Yay, I'm first! I rush outside and give Sayori a big hug. I've missed you. Sayori starts crying uncontrollably. Oh, crap. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Ei, I missed you so much. Too. Is this really okay? Of course it is, silly. I hug Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I'll never let go, Ei. I'll never let go. I love you, Ei. I want to be with you forever. I've been wanting to hear that for a long time. I love you too. Oh. We both end our embrace and go inside the house. We're gonna set up my laptop and get the start working. The best place for now is here in the kitchen. Since we didn't draw any other backgrounds like the living room. It has the largest table to work on. I already loaded the card stock and the printer. I moved the printer around here since it's wireless. That's a pretty smart thing to do, thanks. Shortly after, the doorbell rings again. I wanted to thank you for inviting me over, Ei. What is this outfit? Look at this outfit. My goodness. We making some strudels? What's this? We going to a beer fest after this? Heidi, 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 Heidi. I like it. Welcome, come on in. Wow, I've never seen Monica out of her uniform before. This is a nice change. Sorry, this is all new to me. I've never done this before. Ei, can I talk to you for a moment in private? Sure. You had the exact same thought voice? Copy that. Great. Sayori, we'll be right back, alright? Okay. Sayori is engrossed in making the pamphlets on her work laptop. There was something I wanted to discuss with you. That's right. I know who you are. I know what you're trying to do. I know how hard you are trying to make everyone happy, even me. But none of that matters anymore. It's just you and me. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. Seeing you again. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. I hand Monica the letter. Monica reads the letter and begins to cry. It's you. It really is you. You didn't forget me. You didn't forget us. You really did come back. Monica looks directly at me, or more like through me. I knew it. I noticed you were different from a few days ago. I stopped changing things because of that. But they wouldn't stop getting worse. Something is wrong in this world with us. You need to know this. This world has changed. Even the girls have changed. I know now you came back to save us. There's no way I could there's no way I could have this outfit otherwise. Whoever made this, thank you. Hey, she's thanking the people who made the mod. Nice. So we're back here to save the girls, huh? How are we gonna save them? I'm sorry for acting the way I just did. I wasn't myself. Thank you for saving me with that letter. Normally, I would know everything that is happening here. I'm the president. I know everything. Well, at least I thought I did. Well, now you're here. I've discovered that to be a delusion. When you become president, you are made to believe you know everything. It's a trick and a trap. It fed me everything, made me think I was all-powerful and could do anything. It was a lie. And so I could kill my friends over and over, game after millions of times, actually. Out of jealousy, trying to find someone to love, someone who could understand me, trying to find you. Monica pauses for a moment and starts talking again. I tried to stop it, AE, but I can't. Anything I tried to do to help just accelerates the madness, so I stopped. This world we are in was purposely made so that no one would be happy, ever. But you already knew that, didn't you? I know this isn't your first time trying. You've tried and you've tried. You even knew that deleting my file didn't delete me. I was still here. Even after repairing everything, I still remember. However you are helping, I don't understand how you are doing that. Is this a mod, perhaps? I have no idea what she is talking about. When we try to think about it, my head hurts. Or else you wouldn't have done this for us. Please, help us. Save us. I don't completely understand, but I love you all and will do anything to save you. My passion burns with a fiery determination. It's funny how you've changed, AE. Before you used to be two-dimensional. Now you are coming closer to my level. Thanks? I give Monica a hug because I want to. Well, this feels new to me. I kind of like this. Monica pushes me away. You know my eyes are set on you, AE. Don't disappoint me. I need to tell you something too, Monica. What is it, AE? Every night I've been having these bad headaches with a voice telling me what to do. I'm not crazy, right? I am pretty much. I think I still want the same thing, but now I want it in 4 ways instead of just 1 way. Monica looks directly through me again. I believe it's your conscience trying to help you to do what is right. I think you should trust it. Well, if Monica thinks that, I believe her. Now, let's get back and help Sayori out. The other girls need your help. I believe in you. Sayori is still busy working on the design of the pamphlets. What are you guys up to? We were just discussing poems. He's right, Sayori. I got some ideas I need to discuss with you. Monica sits with Sayori and they both work together on the pamphlets. I get some snacks and drinks for both of them. Thank you. Yum! Today is going to be a busy day. We finally wrap up on our work. Phew, finished. Yes, that was quite a lot of work. Thanks for having us over, AE, and helping us out. Monica whispers into my ear. You're a real lifesaver. I stand and stretch in a jerk motion. Not a problem. Are you guys hungry? Now that you mention it, all we did was have snacks and drinks. Excellent. Now how's about I cook us a pizza and we can watch a movie? Pizza in a movie. I think this game really does know me. This game really has to know me at this point. Is it digging into my history or something? I don't know. I've never ordered any pizza or watched any movies on here. Well, I am a movie guy, but I guess I could have guessed that. Pizza in a movie, baby. Let's do it. Sounds like fun. Oh, we can't have pizza every night, though, because that's high in carbs, and that's going to get you after a while. You have to say that my Sayori voice acting is on point. Oh, thank you, Mr. Voice. Oh, no. That sounds like a wonderful idea. What do you think, Sayori? We got done pretty early, sure. You girls take it easy. I got this. Luckily, I went shopping this week. I go to the oven to preheat it. I pull out some instant pizza dough mix and mix up some pizza dough. I roll out the dough into the pan, pour some tomato sauce, and get ready to start placing some toppings. Ooh! Ooh! I didn't know you can cook. I can write a book on things you didn't know about me. I fry up some mushrooms and place them on the side. No one has issues with eating asparagus. Asparagus on pizza? Isn't that a little weird? Try it, you might like it. Well, if you say so. I rinse, then chop up the asparagus into small slices and fry them in the pan with a small amount of oil. The trick is to slightly cook them so that way they fully cook when the pizza is cooked all the way. This sounds familiar. Was this in a movie? This sounds so familiar. It was this sort of crazy movie. You have a suggestion for the game list, Mr. Voights? Oh, what is it? Lay it on me. I slightly fry up some good sausages as well in a pan. Anyone here can't eat meat? I gave up eating meat a while ago. Can you make it half and half? Sure thing. I place the ingredients on the pizza and top it off with cheese, then the sausage and some pepperoni. I place the pizza in the oven to bake. While that's cooking, let me get a movie running. You're suggesting Hitman 2016. Interesting, the newest one. Or is it 2017? Copy that. I'll look for it on a sale. Something tells me it'd be an incredibly embarrassing game to watch me play. While that's cooking, let me get a movie running. I turn on the TV in the living room. At least I try to. Huh? I try to turn on the TV manually using the power button. I unplug and replug in the TV. To my amazement, it is not powering on. Have you tried turning it off and then turning it back on? Well, I'm not wasting any more time on it. Let's just use the one in my room, okay? I set a timer on my phone for the pizza. Don't want to get it burned. We all head off to my bedroom. Back in my room again. With two girls this time. I'm either in heaven or in deep trouble. I turn on the TV. To my amazement, it works. Yay! I pop the remote onto the bed. The girls are already sitting on my bed chatting. So, I heard in class about this new trend people are doing when they come over to people's houses. I don't quite understand it. Oh, can you tell me what it's called? I heard one student calling it Netflix and Chad. But who's Chad? You mean Netflix and chill. Sayori whispers something into Monika's ear. They both turn their heads at me afterwards. Somehow this feels really uncomfortable right now. So what would you ladies like to watch? He said ladies. Wow. Are you trying to romance us or something?
Oh no.
That was an actual oh no voice. Was that from another game? The Chad is great. The Chad is great. Charlie's Angels fans. More Charlie's Angels reference. The Chad is great. Love the Chad. The Chad was great. Okay. Oh no. They're on to me, boys. They're on to me. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, they are on to me. We're in trouble. Hulu and Do You? Whoa, I like that one. Crunchyroll and Fill Her Holes? Oh, crap. IMAX and Climax? Oh, I hope you don't do that in an IMAX theater. That's disgusting. People have to clean that up, you know. Okay, continuing. They think the TV breaking is some sort of genius plan to get them into my room. I know I'm smart, but I'm not that damn smart. I gotta think of something. Crap, what am I gonna do now? A way to a woman's heart is through her stomach. Right. I quickly grab the remote and pop on The Great British Baking Show. I think you guys are going to like this. If they love sweets, this show will be their weakness. I start seeing Monika drooling from the side of her mouth. Jackpot. Ooh, I love this show. I didn't know season 4 is out. Both Monika and Sayori, his eyes are glued to the TV set. Well, you guys relax while I'll get everything ready. I bring some canned sodas, napkins, straws, and plates into the room and place them onto the desk. My alarm goes off on my phone. I'll be right back! The girls are oblivious to my existence. I quickly run to the kitchen. I open the oven door. Perfection. I place out the pizza and let it cool for a few minutes. I get a pizza cutter out from the drawer and slice out the pizza. I place a rather large amount of pizza slices on a large plate and place it on a tray. I head back to the room. By now, the girls have inched closer and closer to the screen. I see drool roll off of Sayori's cheek. You girls must be really hungry staring at close to the TV. But don't worry, dinner is served. Oh no. I neatly placed... I'm sorry, I was looking at the chat for a second about what Mr. Voice was saying. Oh no. I neatly placed the tray on my desk. Ooh! Ah! I each give Sayori and Monica a plate with several slices of pizza, making sure to put veggie slices on Monica's plate. Enjoy! Sayori takes a large bite from the pizza. Yummy, this is so good! Monica decides to start eating. Oh, this is good! I can't stop eating! Don't worry about it. That's why I made a large one. There's enough for everyone. I grab a plate with pizza and sit between the both of them. Now, let's continue, shall we? We continue eating more pizza, talking, and watching more shows about baking. It was a fun time. Thank you for the pizza, AE. It was delicious. I'm going to have to add it to my list of most delicious things ever. Wow, I'm happy I impressed you. Wow, it's 9 p.m. We should get going. If we stay any longer, it's going to be a sleepover. Well, I don't mind that at all if it's with AE. Yeesh, as vice president, I can't let that happen. Poop party pooper. Make sure you be nice to Natsuki and Yuri this weekend. Yes, dear. Sayori proceeds to drag Monica out of my bedroom and with her to the doorway of my home entrance. We say our goodbyes and I walk them out of my house. I proceed to clean up the kitchen. I toss the pizza pan back into the oven. I'll wash it later. Man, I'm exhausted. Those girls are hard to please. I plop on my head on the pillow. Tomorrow is Yuri, huh? That should be easy. That should be easy street compared to the other two. It's Saturday. Yay. I was overly excited about Yuri's upcoming visit that I barely slept tonight. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and always an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. I've been trying to send her animated GIFs to lighten the mood. How you like that? You like it, GIFs? Oh, no. Woo, she was completely apprehensive of her. Oh, my gosh. Guys, ladies and gentlemen. No, I have not. Okay, we'll do the Yuri scene real fast. Hold on. I have seen the Natsuki scene, though. If it's the same as in the base game, it's quite good. Copy that. A nice bit of lewdness? Oh, no. Okay. I was debating something. Here we go. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. As I approached my house, what? Why was I standing outside? What is happening? As I approach my own house, I don't know what I was doing with myself. I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for her a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have called or texted me. I shake my phone. I shake the phone in my hand. If I had known, I would have ran back as fast as I could. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. I reject your reality and substitute it with my own. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I actually made sure to buy some extra little things as well. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you, too. Do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Well, next time I'll call you over. How about this? Well, next time I'll call you over. How about that? Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. Crap, which wrist of hers did I see the cuts on? Is it on both? I'm not going to ask her now and kill the mood. I got to be more careful. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. I'm sorry as well. I should have been more considerate to you. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly on her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. Must be both then. So, should we get started? Yeah. I'm having a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow, that's great. I didn't know you were planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although, Minnie will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. Don't get me started on cupcakes. The thought of them makes my mouth water. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great, that's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? Intense and passionate when you find something you like. That's the exact way I would describe her. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I love about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. Zation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's with that wooden thing, you know? I see the chat freaking out about the wooden thing. Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Yeah, that's great and helps you... Yeah, that's great and helps you relax, but I've never used one before. Oh, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or the herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. Oh, really? You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positivity, energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, the thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole at the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Reminds me of the jasmine rice my mom used to cook for me when I was a kid. What? Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It sounds great. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearing her enjoying face. Clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the original origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for holding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different kanji. Tell that to Kanji Club. I don't know what that is. Kanji. Like a different kanji character on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the kanji paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by in the room. Oh, sorry. Oh. The fruit. There's a voice says, kanji is traditional papa ni papa me's, or whatever the fruit. Copy that. It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some people to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you were this good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, AE. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. All right. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Too bad my only good cursive is swearing. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. What is her desired length? Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver hand has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary knife. What a beautiful looking knife. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, what is it? I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Here we go. All right. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. I've definitely got to help her. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's kind of interesting thing to me. Interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really badass looking knife. I can't deny that. Is it? Isn't it? She spins the knife in her hand with utmost expertise. Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Hell yes, I'd love to hold it. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? This knife is badass. I'd like to keep it. Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife within my index finger. Ow! AE, why did you do that? I didn't think it would be that sharp. Yikes! She must be a pro at sharpening these things. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. First-hand experience. Oh no. Blood spurts out of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I can go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and sucks on the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. What? I feel so confused, yet so happy right now. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Damn it, I should have done it. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I don't mind. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She didn't lift her head. What if she didn't recover from this for the rest of her afternoon? All right, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and bite down on her index finger gently in return. Nom. Aye! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Oh yes. Yes, I did. I knew that would be a bad idea, but I did it anyway. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, AE. Yuri giggles shyly. I'll take that as a compliment. Yuri calling me weird? That's funny. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. Her saliva must have healing powers. Oh no, I see. All I can think of is the Chamber of Secrets. Like Harry pops up behind Yuri right now and says, "Of course, Yuri's saliva has healing powers. Everything's gonna be fine, Ginny. Everything's gonna be A-okay." No. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but butter. The knife is awesome. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the kanji. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all outside by side. It looks better than I expected, and it will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Aw, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next test? Yes, yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a watercolor paint tablets. Yeah, I got that. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. And just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cup too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then I bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here? Should we, okay, I was about to do the take, I am getting so hot. I wanna take my, okay. Or anything? She cut herself. I just knew it. Yuri, is there anything you're hiding from me? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix up the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Oh, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite sides so that we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses the brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like an art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. I think I feel the same way. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. And don't worry, you are welcome here. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kya! Sorry. I must have bumped her arm that she cut. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you alright? Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There's a droplet of paint on Yuri's face and her neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. As I'm walking back to the room, I peek inside before coming in. I see Yuri holding and staring intently at one of my pens on my desk. Oh damn, not the pens. Not the pens! No! Oh! She must have gotten it out of one of my drawers. She looks around and quickly pockets it. I know what she does with the pens. I know. The crazy eyes! Watch out. I think nothing of it. She must really like pens. You have no idea. I enter the bedroom and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use a cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, developed by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded lately. Today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling in the night sky with the white dots that looks like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add that lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Then you can bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Whew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, that's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Darn. So you don't have any time left, huh? I was hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. I wanted to cook her something. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all, and the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door. Thank you very much for having me over today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need to bring up for Monday, okay? I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you on Monday. Wait. My heart needs to say this right now. I need to tell you something important about today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we will do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and hang out, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much, but still. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so will you go out with me? You're very thoughtful, Ei. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, your intensity is what I love about you. I approach closer to Yuri, but I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. But Monica? What? Butt out! Hi, Monica? Huh? I just stopped by to see how you two lovebirds were doing. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I really on my way to leave. Really? But out. That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together on the festival Monday. So that's fine, right? Of course. Monica beams with joy. Yeah. So I'll see you on Monday. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Monica waves goodbye after her. Wow, that got really tense. Damn it, Monica. Don't be so sad, AE. There's a time and place for everything. I'm just letting you know it's not the right time yet. Trust me. Disappointed! Indeed, voice. Whoa, it's already Sunday, and I'm standing outside my house again for some reason. Ooh, my butt is getting sore from sitting in this chair so long playing this game. Oh! Let's rock it. Yesterday was intense. Oh no, it's been 4.5 hours. Yeah. Whew. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's been 4.5 hours of nonstop reading. My butt's a little sore, and my throat needs a rest. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night, which means that's also calling it a weekend. You guys have a very good weekend, and I will be back on Monday. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, United States time. That's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Oh, sorry, and Fridays. At 7:30 p.m. United States Eastern Standard Time. I will see you guys on Monday. Inner Turtle and Voix, thank you for keeping me company for so long. Later, Voix. Thank you, man. Thank you to King Clutch as well, and everybody else who dropped by, who I'm not remembering immediately because I'm a little bit tired. All right. Oh, the Dumb Fox. Yes, of course, the Dumb Fox. I almost forgot about you. Okay. Later, everybody. Oh, and Ray Monster stopped by, but I'm sure he's probably not still listening to this. Because this is weird stuff. All right. Later, guys.